Welcome back, Eagles family. This is season 2, episode 17. We are your hosts, Jacob Grijalva.
And Mario Rodriguez. And today's guest is Stephanie.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm so excited you're here.
Me too.
Oh, well, you had a crazy week because we were at work together, and then an hour after she got off, I see on Snapchat that she got hit by a car.
Whoa, wait, what the?
We can laugh at it now. I was just at the police station. That's where I came from.
Oh,
That's why
dang.
I said I was gonna be.
Wait,
late.
why were you at the police station for it?
I have to make police reports and everything.
Oh.
Because this guy gave me a fake number, fake everything.
Oh, snap.
Because listen here, ready? Okay. So I was coming home, right, and there's 2 lanes on this particular road.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out of a parking lot, right? Goes all the way into the left lane. I'm in the right lane, right? So I'm going. I want to go home, you know.
You're so excited.
I'm going right, and then all of a sudden, whoop, hits into me, sideswipes the entire side of my driver's side and the back passenger side.
Oh
everything.
my god!
$7,000
Wait, it was on the driver's side.
Damage. Yeah.
Oh, dang. Are you
and
good?
they hit me.
Oh my
yeah.
god! You okay?
I'm fine, but. They pulled over, and then I found out he doesn't have a freaking license. And the girl, his, girlfriend, or, she was freaking pregnant, and she had a warrant. And they were like, if you
for her arrest?
Yes! And
What
I was
else?
I was like, why me? Why
No, that's
me?
what I think I swiped up. I was like, only you.
No, literally. And then, they ran, so I couldn't even get their insurance or anything. And then we tried, tracking them down and, doing our little, thing, whatever.
Oh my god.
Thing. And they gave us the fake address. We went to their aunt's house, found out that they moved somewhere else around here.
Uh-huh.
And now I think I'm just going to drive around until I find that house and then go from there.
What the fuck? Whoa, wait, that was way crazier than
Wait,
I thought
I'm
it was
sorry.
gonna
When
be.
did this happen? What?
This was, okay, so I just went to file the police report
Was it-
yesterday. I had to fill it out at home because I didn't call the police on the scene. So then I just went there and they told me I had to mail it. So I went there for no reason.
Wait,
Oh.
so what happened, during the accident? If you didn't call the cops at all?
No, so we
No,
pulled over.
he gave her the phone number.
Yeah,
So-
but he said, I'm going to pay you cash. It's fine. All this BS he
And then he
gave
never
me.
paid you
and
cash.
it was all a lie.
Yeah, it
And
was a
I was
fake
being
number.
nice, not calling the cops because he didn't have a license, because, I have friends that are in, other kind of similar situations. So I was kind of whatever, if you give me the money, I won't, go through insurance because insurance, my thing is going to go up.
Yeah,
I
of
wonder
course.
my parents still.
Yeah,
It's
of
going to go
course.
up. So I was like, I don't want to pay for this.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah. And now I kind of have to in a way.
Dang, did he not see you, or was he?
No,
just,
he didn't even see me.
Was he like sober or
I have no idea.
Damn, did he seem weird at all?
He was he was shaking. He was upset. He was just very scared. He's never been in an accident, he said. So
Oh, okay, so
he said his
nervous.
car wasn't drivable. The only good information he gave us was his phone number. That was it. That was the only thing that was real.
I'm sorry. That sounds fucking traumatizing.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
And then
yeah, I
not
can
to
imagine.
mention-
On your side too.
Yeah, about 4 days before, a deer hit me. I didn't hit the deer. The deer hit me. I mean, yeah, the deer hit me.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Wow.
wait.
Literally
Elaborate.
came
Yeah.
out on the side of the road towards the main highway,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was on the service road, and it came out from the side towards the highway where they have the big slabs to separate the highway and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was and it came out and it dented the front of my freaking hood, and it was fine. If the deer wasn't fine, I'd be emotional and upset, and I'd be traumatized. But it was fine.
That's true. That would be pretty traumatizing. for
I'm
me.
sorry if you said this already. Is your car still drivable?
It is. It is actually. It's
Yeah.
still drivable,
It's
but they
wow.
just
It
hit
looked
the
really
side of my
dented
car.
and
Yeah.
scratched. I mean,
Is it here?
It is actually.
You're gonna have to show me.
you.
Yeah.
after the
I'm gonna
episode,
have
we
to
gotta
look
see.
at this car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was no. It was just so okay. It's funny now, but in the moment at work, I'm like, what the
I know
fuck?
because I just left. I was literally. I didn't even make it off where.
Dude, and I thought I had a shitty day because I worked an overnight shift. And
no,
she's
bro, it was
getting hit
It
by
was just
cars.
wild to see because I was like, it was so slow. I'm like, damn, I'm so bored. I'm so like jealous of Stephanie leaving early. And then I just see on her Snapchat story, only this shit could happen to me. It's 10 minutes of.
When you said she got hit by a car, I was nervous because I thought you meant on foot.
Oh,
she wasn't in her car.
She was in.
I was
That'd
gonna
be
say,
even crazy. I'd be like, damn, you're a trooper
But
for
it's
being
it
here.
wasn't even my fault,
Yeah, that's
and
just
literally,
annoying.
My mother jinxed me. She said, "Oh, you hit your 1 year mark of driving,
Oh,
and you
shit.
haven't crashed yet." And she said that literally a few days before this.
You know that the same shit happened to me when I first started driving. When I finally got my car, it was a couple days after. It was raining, and I just wasn't able to brake, and it, boom, I hit a car. Yeah. It was like literally like a couple days after I hit the 1 year mark because my mom said it too, so I blame my mom's.
Yeah, she blames herself for this one too.
Dude, you have like a pretty crazy life. I always see your Snapchat stories because the week before she posted that she caught a chicken on the loose.
Okay, let me explain this to you. Okay, this is really funny. So it was Friday the 13th, and you know they do like the $31 tattoos, like the flash tattoos, right?
Yeah.
So me and my best friend since like childhood, her name is Lauren. That's what I'm saying. And she's great. We love her. And the tattoo shop, we were there for 6 hours. So we were there in the shop for like 2 hours. Then we decided to leave, get some food, right? And we saw all these police and all these people outside when I headed back to my car. And it's like near a neighborhood. Like it wasn't like on a like super main road. You know what I mean? And we're like, we see these carriers. And we're like, what the hell are they trying to catch? Like, this is crazy. But we weren't thinking anything of it. So we left and we came back. And all of a sudden we get out the car. And we see this chicken, a rooster, running down the road towards us. And she's like, Stephanie, you could so catch this thing. Like, this is what you do. You could so catch it. I said, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I said, do you guys want some help? And they were like, yeah. So I chased it into someone's yard. And it was cornered, like, in the fence, kind of. Yeah. And I said, give me the net. Because these guys from this, like, Chinese restaurant came out. They were in, like, chef, like, outfits and stuff.
Sounds like a dream.
And I guess it was, like, a crab net or something they gave me. I don't know what the hell it was. But literally, I went to go get it once, missed. Went to go get it the second time. Got it. Done deal. They were out there for probably, like, a good hour. I mean, like, the police were there. The police gave up this chase. Yeah. And they left.
You got the fucking rooster wrangler
over here. I was like, girl, what are you gonna do with this chicken? I was like, do you want me to take it somewhere? She's like, no, I'm gonna call like animal control or whatever. And I was like, okay. And at that point, we still hadn't gotten our tattoos, so we were just like, this is crazy.
I guess I'm just gonna go back to get my tattoo now.
And then this girl from high school was there that I knew, and I was like, I didn't recognize her at the time, but I saw her post the chicken on her story, and I was like, wait, that was you?
Oh,
that's
my
crazy.
God.
I'm going to bring these two stories together for a second. No, you know what I'm just thinking about hearing all this? Not once in my life have I ever seen a ran over chicken on the road. Out of all the animals.
That's true. There's a lot of farms. Right. There's a lot of farms around.
Is that like something that's common elsewhere?
I went to South Carolina and I saw a chicken.
Oh, like, they have that's so sad.
No, because they have so much land there and they just like let them do their thing, I feel. You know, or like, you know, what are those things? Those peahens. They have a lot of those over there.
Would you ever own a farm?
I wouldn't. I don't know about a farm, but I would love to have goats and like, you know, those miniature cows, the fluffy ones.
Oh,
I would love to have a pig.
I might have to disagree with you on that.
So cute though.
I love pigs, but
so
personally, well, it depends what kind of pig you get.
Oh really? Well, you're trying to be like a veterinarian, right? Yeah.
When I went to the barns and stuff to give like medication and stuff, those were the hardest animals to deal with.
The pigs?
Yes. Not even the grown ones. The freaking piglets. They're just so loud, and when they squeal and you're holding them, it's like your ears are about to explode.
Yeah,
and you're all full of God knows what afterwards, and you smell like bounce that ass.
Yeah. Wow.
You're almost like, bro, I was driving at the time, and I just got in my car, and I was like, I'm not sitting in my car.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God I had like extra clothes in like my trunk, but it's like, I'm not getting in I threw those shoes out.
What made you want to become a vet?
My family's always been like more towards animals. I feel like it's mostly because of my mother and the way she raised me. They always bring us to like petting zoos. We had cats, you know, hamsters, dogs now growing up.
Oh, okay.
And like I always watched like those, you know, like the Animal Planet shows. And like instead of like, you know, when you're a kid and like you like watch those TV shows, like some people like Dora or like, you know, I like Diego, surprisingly. And I would watch that all the time. And then like I volunteered when I was like, I don't know, 12 at like this like shelter thing, and I got like several dogs adopted. It's very rewarding kind of work.
So you just always had like a connection with animals.
Oh yeah, always. And I like doing it.
I have a question. Are you like a vegetarian or a vegan or anything because you want to be a vet?
No.
No? Okay. I was just wondering because I was gonna.
That's fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say before, I couldn't like raise like a pig or something, just because I would feel weird.
Eating
Like
pork around it.
Yeah, like having a connection with an animal that I would totally eat. Like I love bacon.
Interesting.
So it's like if
I
I
try
like,
not to think about it.
I mean, yeah, I would try, but then this next time I
Okay.
eat bacon, I'm like, wow.
So I was vegetarian for 6 months, and I didn't do it because I was like hoping the animals would stop being brutally killed. I do hope that. I do hope for that, but it wasn't the reason why I became vegetarian. But you made a good point about how I couldn't raise a pig because I would feel bad. But I don't think I eat that much pork, like, or bacon to really like feel bad.
I don't
brothers.
think I eat it that much either. I just think I really like it when I do eat it though. Like not pork, but like pork chops are mid.
Okay. Here's my problem with the like meat industry. It's how they raise these animals.
I agree.
And how like they treat them while they're being raised. And you know, it can be clean and stuff like that, but most places are not like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, they don't look at these animals like they have like a soul. You know what I mean? They look at them like just money, basically.
Yeah. I feel like the quality of the of the place where they're raised, like the cleanliness of it and stuff, I feel like low key like directly reflects the quality of the product at the end of the day too, like the quality of the meat. I feel like if you like put animals in like a shitty environment and they just eat crap like all day, like just terrible, disgusting food, like I don't know. I feel like when you eat it, it's kind of a reflection of how it was raised, you know.
Interesting. Yeah. The thing is, like, I could just stop eating meat because of that and tell everybody that's the reason why I'm doing it, but it's already in the package in my house, in my fridge, because my parents, you know, like there's like it's already there, so I'm gonna eat it.
And there are essentials that are in meat that are good for you.
Yeah.
It just depends on how you eat it, how you prepare it, how, you know, things like
exactly.
that.
Yeah. No, I completely agree, because like sometimes the way they raise it could really be damaging. You know what I mean? I think it's like really just fucked up, and it's cruel because there are living like things.
Also, they don't use the other parts of the animal. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, if you really look back at it, they used to use the skin, they used to use the bones, they used to use everything.
Yeah, true.
You know?
That's very true. Yeah. Do you support what's it called? PETA? The animal. Do you know what PETA is? It's like the animal protection
the
group?
organization, like the. You know how when
I
like
have not looked into that one.
you know how like when an animal gets abused, people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna call PETA on you," and because they're like a whole like animal humanitarian thing.
It's basically like a really. It's probably like one of the top, or if not the top, organization against animal cruelty, and it's basically calling out like celebrities or big organizations that use fur, or if they're abusing animals, or if like a competition's using animals for like like, you know, to see if they're abused, you know what I mean?
You know why I'm against this argument? I'm against this argument because nature on its own is like super cool, and if like I get that we do like different things that nature wouldn't be capable of doing on its own, but at the end of the day, nature does not care if like a lion will go up to a pig and rip its organs out, like just brutally, just eat it alive, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If we weren't here to care, it wouldn't really be any different. Like animals would still die brutally the same way. Like that's just how life has always been. And I guess the argument is like the counter argument to that is that we have the capacity to look past that because we're all intellectual and shit. But I don't know. I don't really think it makes that much of a difference whether or not we try to like stop all that stuff, because animals are gonna die brutally in the wild every day anyway, and you know they're gonna get eaten.
I also think that like if you like it also like it depends on like your character. If you see like these animals getting like brutally mistreated, I feel like it's just a little reflection
for me, at least. Like if you're purposefully doing it to cause harm and like that, like seems like I feel like in society today you have some sort of morals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like there are laws against it. So whether, you know, you're doing it or not, it's illegal.
Yeah.
If you're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
I think the intent is important. If you're like brutally murdering them because you're like, oh, I love this is awesome.
Yeah, that's
like,
disgusting.
Yeah, like
that's how
that's
Jeffrey
just stupid.
Dahmer started.
That's just stupid. Like If
Yeah.
like you,
Yeah.
I don't know, killing a bunch of them just like to do a job and like make food is one thing, but like doing it and looking at it and being like, I fucking love that. That is awesome. That's terrible. That's bad. I feel like that's like psychopath.
Do you worry though when you do become a veterinarian, like that, like you'd be so emotionally exhausted?
I do worry about it, but the way I think right now is that like right now in the kind of job that I'm in, I don't feel like I'm putting in any sort of like purpose or whatever. And like I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. Everything, like everyone has a different like lifestyle, different way of going about it. My lifestyle is just different than other people's. So for me, it's like rewarding when you get to, I don't know, help something or give back, because I don't know. I thought about being like a doctor, but like I don't know. People just don't.
It's not the same. It's not the same effect for you.
I don't know. And like, you know how like you put your pet down, right? That's one of the most things that I get asked is like, how are you gonna do that? Like, I'd rather be the last good thing that they see and have it go nicely than and like when I had to put my cat down, the people I went to were extremely nice, beautiful about it. They gave us our time. So, if I can do that for someone else, and if they lived out their life or like, it's a love relationship,
Yeah.
It's sad, but
You have to look past the fact that you're putting the animal down, and you have to consider like the struggle that the owner's going through. Like, I don't know, like
they're both in pain.
Yeah.
At the
It's
end of the
also
day.
tough when animals get super old and then they're just like uncontrollably going to
So
the
that's when you
bathroom
gotta decide if
everywhere,
they're really
like-
gonna like die naturally or if it's easier for them.
Yeah, because at
to
that point they're
pass.
just like suffering. It's like
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just have to like figure out when's the best time for them.
I have seen so many old dogs that like can't even go up a flight of stairs anymore, and they like struggle to get out of bed in the morning. It's like that's not really living at
Or
that
like
point.
the diapers, or like
Yeah,
it
exactly.
really
Yeah.
depends what it is. Some could be sick, and like you can care for it. Like my cat, they told her she had 6 months to live.
Yeah.
We kept her alive for 3 years, and she was fine. She was a happy cat. She was thriving. And then when we realized, this is the last, straw, we realized, and we, took her.
Yeah.
But they said we did an amazing job.
Yeah. I think you can tell when an animal is like not happy anymore too, and it's just like forcefully living.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could definitely tell.
Like,
There's
when an
definitely a
animal's-
difference when you've seen them grow up.
She was a fighter, but that last one was just like you could tell she was very tired. Like it was just,
Yeah.
it was like, how long do we want to, keep doing this? We didn't know if she was in pain or not, so that's why we also brought her, and they just said, it's probably a good time. So
Yeah.
Damn.
I've always wondered if at like near the end of their life, if they knew that they were like going soon. Like, do you think
Probably.
that animals like have that ability to comprehend that they're gonna just die soon?
maybe in different ways. Like, I feel like it really depends on what kind of animal you're talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, you know what else? Actually, I'm gonna switch the topics a little bit here. You know what else? This another debate that this reminded me of. You ever hear somebody like compare? So like somebody who values like not killing animals, right? And then somebody goes up to them and they're like, "Oh, when you step on an ant and crush it, or when you kill a bug in your house, do you ever think about that?" What do you think about that argument?
You're laughing.
I don't like bugs in particular. Like, I get over it, like, because you gotta feed bugs to, like, feeding lizards and stuff. So, I mean, but if we're talking, like, if it's in my room, like, get out. Like,
You know what my argument to that is? There is like 1,000 times more of every bug than there is of any animal.
I know.
True.
I
There's
hate
there's
mosquitoes.
so
They're
many
the worst.
bugs.
True.
They're the worst ones. Those tiger mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Sometimes I think about how when I'm walking on the ground, there's probably like millions of ant colonies under my feet.
No, when you go in the sand, those bugs in the sand, like those little, they look like giant, like roly-polies, like
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
sand
yeah,
fleas
yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love
Those
collecting
freak
them
me
at the
out.
beach.
No,
What?
no. See, I don't like them.
Why?
They just, I don't like the sand bugs.
You
They-
don't like bugs.
I don't like the hissing cockroaches either. I went to visit my old school, like where I was being taught this stuff, and they had gotten, like, my old student teacher became the new teacher for, like, the whole class. So proud of her, by the way. She's an amazing person, did an amazing job. Round of applause to her. But they got hissing cockroaches now. And this girl from the class, obviously, she's like holding the cockroach. I said, oh my God, when did we get these?
Oh, jeez.
And she goes, here, watch this. She pets it. And the freaking thing hisses at me.
Ew,
I was like,
ew.
no.
Oh yeah, that,
Oh my God,
that
have
would
you
freak
seen
me out.
have you seen the show called Fear Factor?
Oh yeah,
I grew
bro.
up on that.
Dude.
Yeah, on MTV. That was crazy.
I could
And you
never.
couldn't get me to drink. You know when they would make those like smoothies?
Oh,
like,
that would be the one thing that I
that would
couldn't
be
do.
that would be it for me.
That would,
Yeah.
that would
I'm
be
done.
That would be the one thing because I know nothing would ever kill me, but that is so nasty.
I
to go in your
can't. I don't
body.
think I'd even be able to like get like even like if this is the stuff, right? I don't even think I'd be able to.
Yeah.
I would just be like.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Literally, I would just give up at that point. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Dude, you know, in some parts of the world they like fry tarantulas and eat them.
I actually like spiders for the most part. Like you
Oh,
know those
okay.
cute little jumping spiders. No, the cute ones.
I
the
hate
ones-
bugs except arachnids.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
No, I know what
I don't
you're
mind
talking about,
butterflies either, or like moths.
I mean,
You
it's also
like
different,
moths?
though.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can-
mind them. I want to
Okay.
get a tattoo. Oh wait, I never showed y'all the tattoos that
Oh,
I got.
right,
Which
yeah,
one?
yeah,
Which
where-
one? My kid? This one?
Yeah.
Tattoos, babe.
Wait, okay, so show the one on your hand first.
Okay, this is the spider.
Wait, tilt your hand, like, angle it lower.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
Spider.
go.
Skull and my only angel
Yeah.
tattoo. Harry
The
Styles.
spider's actually
Wow.
really cool. I didn't realize.
Right? Like the placement's really nice.
Yeah, it's like a really. Did that hurt? Because that's like right on that.
Yeah.
the wrist.
Yeah, but I don't really mind it. It like did and it didn't. I
Oh.
honestly, the one in the middle of my arm when they hit the middle towards like the where you fold your elbow,
Mhm.
that was the one that hurt the
Oh,
most.
shit.
Yeah,
The
when they
only
did like
angel
the
one?
like the lettering on
That was
the
also
inside.
thicker. Yeah, that's also thicker.
I don't know
inside.
what it was.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
Because I also have the one on my hand. This one didn't hurt at all, but
Yeah.
I had that for a
And
long
then you
time.
have the other one.
Yeah, I have an M. Right, can you see it?
Yeah.
I have the M right there for
Yeah.
my mother.
Yeah.
My
yeah, besties for
madre.
life.
Yo, I'm trying to get her. She's almost down to come out to the club with us.
The club.
That's an
Let's go.
Everyone wants my mother to come to
Oh
the
my
club.
God, I would
And
love
like
her.
literally, come on, tell me not. If I told you my mom was coming to the club, you would come with
Oh,
me.
Your mom's
Exactly.
your mom's one of them cool moms that like the whole friend group loves.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
For sure. She's so sweet.
She's a saint. We love
Yeah.
her. But she would only dance if they like put on like someone from One Direction or like Harry Styles. She'd be. I told her. I said, listen, if my DJ's on that night, I'll text him and to put on a 1D song just for you.
Were-
You come with me.
Were your parents like partiers? Like, did they go out when they were young? Oh,
No.
really? Really?
No.
You're the complete opposite of that.
No, I feel like I follow after my dad's side more in a way where it comes to like. They were like the like smokers and like they were the more like partiers or whatever. But my mom, because my grandma's from Georgia and they grew up like with an alcoholic father and he was a bootlegger actually back in the day.
Gotcha.
So doing the moonshine and stuff, and I thought that was really cool. When I found out he was a bootlegger, I was like, that's crazy. Like you know,
That is
like that
kinda
is
wild.
that's wild.
Yeah. Well, I've gone out to the club with you. You are fun.
I just like. I'm like a big concert person. You know that
Yeah,
already. Like
yeah.
I've gone to
You just
so
like
many
to party and
concerts.
let loose. I get it.
I do because you know what? Like I like growing up. Like I grew up watching like Jersey
Yeah,
Shore and
yeah.
like you know like even Victorious and like so I was so excited for high school, but then high school was trash. Trash. 0 out of 0. 0
Would
out of
I
10. Whatever.
recommend?
High school was trash.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
moved from 4 different high schools because they were trash.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
The only high school I liked was the tech center where I was actually learning about like the stuff that I wanted to.
Yeah.
School
High
was never my strong asset.
I feel like literally, like I really do believe this. Like 10 years ago, I really do think that you would have ended up as one of the cast members for Jersey Shore if you were their age. I really
Honestly,
think,
I
really
would love to do something like that. Just for the fun of it. Because, like,
Yeah.
me personally, I'm a very, like, social person. Like, I love meeting new people. I love
Yeah.
doing new things. Like, and I like to party. Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I will party, but I also have, like, my priorities. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I work during the week. I go out during the weekend
Yeah.
type thing. You know, you have to...
I think you're definitely meant for reality TV. As soon as
Yeah.
like the as Long Island, like the Long Islander party reality TV.
I don't
Listen,
even
when
know
we
how to
blow
start
up.
that. Like,
When
listen.
we blow up.
If anyone
Sign her
wants
up.
to bring me on reality TV, man,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
so
know if I
ready.
would be able to do like reality TV like Jersey Shore. I think I would probably go on like a competition show.
I don't know. I have to watch the new season of what's it called, Baddies East, with that girl,
Baddies East.
Natalie Nunn, like the Natalie Nunn. The chick.
Oh, is that the
Yeah.
girls from what's it called? Oh, what's it
Lil
called?
Vicky was
Bad,
on it.
Bad Girls Club.
yeah,
yeah,
Bad Girls Club. the
Elena
East
told me
Baddies,
about-
They just dropped a new season with Lil Vicky in it and
Whoa,
Krishan
Vicky,
and
yeah,
everything.
Whoa,
And I haven't watched it.
I
But
have no idea
I don't know.
what they're
That
talking about.
may be a little too intense for my liking because, like...
Because you know you're going to fight.
I know, but that's what I'm saying because I walked away from that, like, part of my life. I'm not a minor. You got to leave it behind.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Gotcha. But, well, you're a great party goer. You're like because when you party, you let loose. But, like, as soon as, like, things time to like wrap it up, like you're super easy to get in the car.
Yeah, usually like I'll hold my own.
Yeah, you
except
really do.
Except
like,
for my birthday. That was very different.
Oh, that's different. It's
that
your
was
birthday.
the first, guys. That was the first time I ever threw up in a club bathroom. That was a milestone in your life.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
I can't believe
you
it.
You had a different appreciation for Vic.
Yes.
Because she checked up on her.
His friend, who I met her through you, and she's like now my friend, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, you know. I love her. She's lit. We know that. She came with you, right, to the club, and we were dancing, and then all of a sudden she noticed that I disappeared for like 5 minutes, and most of y'all didn't even notice that I had left.
No, we did, but she was like, I think it'll just, I'm gonna go check the bathroom. Yeah,
and she came in, and she like looked, she told me she looked for my shoes under the stall, and then I opened the stall door, and she was right there, like she was right there. I was like, whoa, I was like, how'd you know I was in here? She was like, I look for your shoes. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go. I was ready.
Yeah, but even after that, you threw up, and then you were ready to go. Like, you were ready to get your shit together and leave. So,
not even just leave. Like, I stayed for a good, like, maybe half an hour after that. Like, I was...
Oh, yeah, you're... well, I know I drove you home. I just don't remember how long we stayed after that.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
I kind of slowed down on drinking after that night. that night in Miami absolutely killed me.
Oh yeah, how was the Miami trip?
It was great. It was lovely.
Yeah, it was with Cheese and Ari, right?
Cheese, Ari. Oh, Angel was on this podcast, right?
Yeah,
Angel was here. Connor was here. No, Connor didn't go to Miami.
Oh, okay. Sammy
went. JJ. Jamie.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, it was so much fun. Like, it was just really hot.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god, it was so hot. But we went to this like really famous club there. And man, because we were all buying each other different kinds of alcoholic shots, and I mixed like 4 different types of alcohol.
Based.
That's so crazy. What?
So I was falling over. We decided to get in the Uber and go home. So we were on our way back to the hotel or like Airbnb, whatever it was. And we were pulling up to this red, yellow light, whatever, and we're about to stop, and I'm like, guys, I need to get out the car. I was like, I'm not throwing up in your car, sir. I get out the car. I started throwing up in the street. Apparently, I went into a construction zone and threw up behind a cinder block. That's what they were telling me in the morning when I woke up, and I said, what? And then I woke up with a necklace on, and I said, where did I get this necklace? To Ariana. And she said, oh, you got it from Cowboy. I said, who the hell is Cowboy? And she's like, this homeless man. I said,
oh, wait, what?
Yes, she said, Cowboy, the homeless man. I said, okay, but why do I have his necklace? How did I get this?
You stole it.
No, she was like, oh, he was giving a necklace to Cheese, and you ran up and was like, I want one. And I was like, oh my god, here we go. And then all the girls, Ari, Jamie, and Angel, except for Cheese, obviously.
Yeah.
Put me in the shower, and I was like, bro, I'm not doing this no more. That was
they're real ones.
Yeah, they are real ones.
Yeah,
it was
real
fun, but I was like low-key embarrassed about it. But I knew I had fun, and they didn't care. But still, it's like, I don't know. I have this thing where if I let myself go too much, then I get scared.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's how like it typically happens. I feel like sometimes when you drink like a little bit too much and you act a little differently, you kind of overthink the next day. I feel like that's a pretty
because you don't remember, and then people are telling you all this crazy stuff, and you're like, I've only done that a couple of times. If you want me to be honest, like I never really was a big drinker until I stopped drinking cheap alcohol. Like when you go out and you have like a nice margarita,
you should
like those. That's what got me going. And
you
that's
should
where
go
my
on
money
a
goes.
mission. You should go on a mission to visit the most popular club in every state.
Ooh.
Popular. Okay, that's hard to do because like the one club that I must go to before I die in New York City is The Box. Have you guys heard about The Box?
The Box.
Okay.
The Box.
So it's this super like secret club. And it's like they do a bunch of crazy shit, like sex circus acts, and like everyone's having like a giant orgy in some of the rooms. And it's like, no, I'm serious. Like, if y'all know what the box is, like, if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
it's like one of those things of like, if you know, you can't. You
it's
can't
like
record in there. You can't bring your phone. You can't record. You can't post anything. Like Harry Styles has been there, and apparently he was spotted making out with someone in there, and like all this, and apparently you have to like look, rich or famous to get in. So like if I were to even try to get in, I'd have to really dress and play the part.
Expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
That brings up a point though. I wish like we were like America was like Europe with clubs where phones are not fucking allowed.
Is Europe like that?
Yeah,
I don't know. I want to go.
Like you're not supposed like people don't bring their phones. Like people don't like that's why so many like celebrities they go clubbing over there because in America like phone is like in every single direction posting on like a Snapchat story. Yeah. And I hate that because like I'm just trying to like have fun with my friends. You know what I mean? Like why do I now have to worry about your phone being in my face at some point in the night and then somehow like someone's gonna like find it? You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. I just don't like it.
I get it. I wouldn't know. I clubbing is definitely not my scene. Mario knows this.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
Clubbing is not my scene, bro.
I have complete lie. The first time I went to a club, it was with you, and you were dancing in the middle with me. What are you talking about?
Okay, yes, but I've only gone like twice ever.
Are you like a bar person?
What? That doesn't mean anything.
I it's not something I would do often, if at all, at this point.
So do you think you would be more like of a bar person, like sit down and talk and drink, or like a dancing like club scene?
No, definitely. So like the bar.
Okay. Yeah. See, I have different moods.
I think he would do it if he was with the right people. I think our friend group, they're just like they're a bit more settled, so like they like to hang out
I have my party friends.
more than dancing a lot.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe. It's not for everyone either.
Who are you with? You were with the two people from our friend group that like to go partying like that.
Where was this? Was this in Queens?
Yes. Me and Vic.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, because I had some people from school there too, right?
Yeah.
I think that may have been it. I had a very different I guess relationship with those people compared to my home friends.
I think that if you were with the right people, I think
maybe.
I really do.
Like last night I went out to Brooklyn and there was like this little like party whatever, and it was just like I love all kinds of music, but this music I'm so used to dancing to like twerk music and stuff like that. That I didn't know how to dance to this like disco beat kind of thing. Like I've never been to like something like that in a while. Like I've been to like a lot of kinds of concerts, just not that kind of music I'm into. So it was like hard to dance to it, and like I don't know, it was just hard. Let me tell you, if you go to parties over here, you have to pick and choose who you want to see. Like, there's a few good looking people in the crowd. I went there the other night. The whole place was hot. I felt ugly. I felt freaking ugly. No, I'm not kidding. I looked around and I was like, oh my God.
Damn.
Guys and the girls. I was like, everywhere I looked, I was like, damn, I'm real ugly right now. I was like, holy crap. Yo, I've never felt like that in my life.
In Brooklyn?
Yes.
That's so
I've
funny.
never felt like that. And they were all dressed in like kind of like more like ravey kind of clothes and stuff.
Gotcha.
And like I'm not like super into that, but like they all had such like I feel like when you go to Brooklyn, those people have such like personalities when you go to Brooklyn, because like some of them are students or some of them are just like
true.
A lot
New
of
York
them are
City
like
be like that.
I feel like Lower East Side is like nicer in a way. So like I don't know. It was just giving very like I don't know. I like partying in Brooklyn. I do.
Brooklyn scares me.
No, those people weren't like scary people.
Yeah.
You know.
Brooklyn scares you?
Yeah. A lot of places in the city scare me.
No, I think I'm meant for the city.
I don't like the Bronx. Okay, I used to visit my
friend
if anybody
who
went
likes
to college
the Bronx.
in the Bronx, and like it was literally nice where her school was, and then you walk past the fence, and it was just like chaos. And I was like, oh my, because we were gonna go bar hopping on the street. We did, but it was just so crazy. There was a lot of drunk people everywhere, but there was also a lot of like.
Chicago makes me nervous. That's a city that makes me nervous.
No, you want to know where I would never go? What's that? Philadelphia, Kingston Street or whatever that is. It's so bad with drugs and drink.
Yeah.
That and Phoenix, Arizona, the drugs and the prostitution and everything over there is so bad.
Really?
I have been to Kensington, PA. I've been there.
Like when it was bad? It just started getting bad like this year and last year.
Yeah, I was there earlier this year.
Oh wow, how was it?
It was scary, I will say. The Airbnb there was really cheap, and we didn't know at the time of purchasing it that it was like pretty much the most dangerous place in Philadelphia, in the country,
Ooh.
kind of. So it was a scene though. I think everybody in that town, or at least like in their own communities, really know each other. So there was somebody. This girl was having like a grad party across the street from her Airbnb or something, and they had like the DJ in the front yard. So in the front
That
yard,
sounds fun.
yeah, he had like massive speakers. He was blasting music,
Block party.
and like yeah, like everybody was
Oh,
there.
that's
It
dope.
was like yeah. But I will say, going to sleep at night, like have fun falling asleep to police sirens though.
Fair.
There was a lot of that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think I would be able to fall asleep with those sirens.
I-
on. I know
that's
it might be
one
weird, but I
thing.
think I'll be okay with it.
Like Long Island lacks is valid house parties. The house parties here, they're just not it. I don't know what it is. There's only like a few that I've actually liked, and
Yeah.
that one was just because of I don't know how many people were there, the vibes were right, the music was good, it was just chill. And then another one I went to was because it was at a mansion. That was just fun because they had a beach in their backyard and everything,
Hey,
3
yo.
stories, freaking volleyball court, everything. They had a lifeguard chair.
I typically don't even feel comfortable at house parties because I'm
Especially
just
the ones in like, you know what areas
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about.
yeah.
You know,
I
I
know.
won't say, but
Yeah, I love just hanging out with my friends. Like, I don't know, like even open house parties make me feel a little weird, just because I like knowing everybody. I don't know, you know. I like being able to go up to everybody. Not that I can't go up to them. I mean, I'm relatively outgoing, but I don't know. I hate having parties and then inviting a bunch of people that nobody knows, and then like all the introverts are just like sitting in like a corner. You know, that makes me feel bad.
that's why I like the club.
Oh, okay. I not maybe like throwing a party is kind of different, but going to a place that I really don't know, I don't mind because I genuinely like getting to know new people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this year, actually, I made like a crap ton of friends because I introduced myself to these people at these parties. So
You and I both made a lot of friends this year.
I have to say the same, honestly. Like I feel like after like my breakup, I kind of went a little crazy, and I met a lot of
Happens.
new people.
I was there. I was there for all of it.
Shut up, Mario. We're not gonna disclose, but
Yep,
after that,
yep.
I went a little crazy, and now we're just kind of making a lot of new friends. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm having a lot of old friends show up, so it's good to have that. But then you get sucked into the old behavior again, which I admit I'm going back into.
Yeah.
And like I see it, but I'm trying to step away from it.
Yeah.
Again.
I really love our like work friends though. Like I truly
agree.
like
I'm
they
so
really,
grateful for y'all.
Yeah, because they really know how to let loose and party, but then they know when it's time to be responsible and
Yeah.
to get their shit together, you know. And I'm never embarrassed to bring them somewhere if there's like an open invite, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
always willing to like let them come.
That's
Yeah,
what I
they're
mean.
pretty
Like
dope.
if you told
Yeah.
me, like, cause I was 18 when I went to Miami. If you told me I was gonna go to Miami, like, what if I was back in middle school? You told me I was gonna go to Miami and after high school and go with 6 to 8 of my coworkers who are like my best friends. I would think you're crazy. I'd be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know. So I just like it's like so many opportunities I never thought I would get to do, and I'm doing it, and I'm not even in my 20s.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to
Yeah.
Mardi Gras.
That was me. Wait, yeah, we're going to Mardi Gras together.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, she was trying to get me to come for Halloween to this like.
To be fair, I started this little trend that y'all are coming now because I was like, Aria, I was like, I really want to come. Like, I'm taking a gap year for school, and
She asked me to come.
yeah, so I was like, dude, yeah, like, if you want, you can invite anybody, but I'm letting you know, I'm definitely going to come
The
to
flights
Mardi
are
Gras.
expensive. Did you look at the flight prices?
The one-way flights are, but I found one that was like, I had to stop somewhere and get on the next flight, and it was like 150, 190.
Please share because I'm seeing round tickets for 600 and I ain't trying to do that.
That's the one-way tickets that I've seen, but you just have to like
one way, $600 for one way.
Yeah,
My ass.
Not one way. Like the like you get like a straight.
Oh
like,
yeah,
There's
yeah, oh
no,
yeah. No, like
What the fuck are those called?
layovers.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but the one that I found is a layover, which I don't mind if I'm gonna
Honestly,
save
yeah.
$500.
I'll do the same thing if you
know what I
get
mean?
me to save $500.
How long
Yeah.
is the
Because I already
layover?
have 300 put away.
The what?
How long is the layover?
The layover is like 150 to 200.
No, I'm saying like how
Like how
long
many
in time?
hours?
Like
Oh,
between the flights?
I don't remember.
Because some layovers be crazy. And
Like
they're
8
fucking
hours. Some
10
be like
hours
8
long.
hours. Yeah.
Oh no, it's definitely not a whole day thing. I think it's like when you get there, you have like 2 hours to just wait it.
Okay, that's not bad.
Which I don't mind. It's still, if I'm gonna save $500, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Dude, sitting in an airport for like 10 hours is like.
I've never gone
Really?
like
I
that
find it
far
pretty-
where I had to do anything
10
like
hours.
that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
Well,
I
I'm
only went to
saying-
South Carolina and Miami, and then Connecticut. We drove to Connecticut, and like if I drove, like
Oh.
I'll
No,
I've
there's
driven
one time.
upstate and all that stuff. So
There
like,
was one time when I went to Miami for my birthday, this like last birthday,
Mhm.
I literally was stuck in the airport for like an extra 5 hours. It was so brutal, and
Yeah,
everything
that's
was
tough.
closing because it wasn't an international
ooh.
airport. I was like, dude, this sucks ass. Oh my god, because I'm okay with it, like waiting if like there's things to do in the airport where I can get food or just chill out and charge my phone. You know what I mean? But I wasn't able to, and in that case, it was awful.
Yeah, I wish airports had more thing. I mean, I'm sure there are airports that have things to do, but I wish airports had like things to do for people who needed to wait. Like, I feel like the only thing you can really do at an airport is like get food or like
Yeah, like they
drink
have
or-
restaurants. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Or bar.
places have lounges, but it's like
But you have to pay
What you
extra for
gonna
that
do?
too.
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
have to pay
like-
for the extra too. It sucks. It sucks ass.
They should have like game rooms in airports.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I think
know-
there's gotta be a little something.
they wanted to search my bag on my way home from South Carolina, and I was like, "Why do you want to search my bag?" Like
Like at the
literally,
airport?
yes. And I hadn't put anything new in there.
Mhm.
Literally, they were like, "Oh, it's this bottle of sunscreen." I said, "I literally brought it here." And I had no problem. Why are you taking my sunscreen? Like, it was a full bottle.
No, I agree with this because it's when I go to Florida, New York to Florida, not a problem. But Florida to New York, same flight, same
Airline, same airline?
Delta. All of a sudden, it's a fucking issue if I bring my shampoo that I already brought. It makes no sense to me.
Bro, I'm going to Maine tomorrow.
Oh,
and
really?
I'm driving there.
How long of a drive is that?
8 hours.
Ooh.
That's actually booty.
I've never driven that long.
I mean, either. I don't
I've
really
only
know.
driven like 3 hours.
Yeah, same.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, to be honest. I also drive a sedan, so
I think you'll be actually pretty okay. I think
You
it's
can
just
always
gonna be
stop and sleep in your car for like an hour.
There's also rest stops. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
always a rest
yeah.
stop in every state.
that's true. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I only want to stop like once or twice. I feel. Max.
Fair,
Well,
like
you also
for gas.
you also have another driver.
That's
So
true.
if anything was too much, what time are you leaving?
It's like 7 in the morning.
Oh.
I can't check in till like 3 or 3:30, because this also means are we gonna miss an episode for
Next week. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna miss one episode. Sorry guys, I'll be gone.
That's okay, but you're here now.
Period.
I'm so happy. You were so excited to come on the show.
I don't know, because like I have always wanted to like you know how like I don't know. I feel like I'd be a fun person to like watch from even like the internet.
Bro, you started off with
Yeah,
you getting
you
hit
were-
by a car
Yeah.
and then chasing a chicken.
I know, but
built
it's even
for,
more than that. Like I feel like if I were to do like some like vlog type stuff, like
I would
I
love
just
it.
feel like it's not in like right now. Like if I were to do like a YouTube vlog channel,
I think it's in. Okay, so what I've
I feel like
realized.
TikTok's in, but I don't want to be labeled as like an influencer.
Mm,
Not
yeah.
that that's a bad thing. Not saying that's a bad thing.
But like the
I don't know
label
if it's for me.
influence, no, but the label influencer for like society terms is like a negative. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get
That's
it,
what
you
I
know
mean,
I
and
get
it's
it.
like, I don't know. I wouldn't like necessarily want to make money off of it, like, but I'd
That's
be
why you
watching
said you want to
like.
be a reality TV star.
Here was my idea for like my own little thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you all know I do a little smoke, and
Yeah.
and wanted to do name it sesh with Steph,
Mhm,
and then
mhm.
basically have like either we go out, we do something, or we sit down and we talk, or we like play like a game or whatever,
Yeah.
and we do it while
You should live stream it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Two, I have a lot of people that would probably want to do that,
Yeah. Well,
And
you
it's
could
like-
also do a podcast.
Yeah. I just don't I feel like it's a lot of work to put into it, and I feel like,
It is.
like, my haters, like, I have a few haters in my school. Hey, what's that?
That
No,
was
I'm just
actually
kidding.
our biggest worry about doing like this on the internet, because like someone's gonna like review something bad, but and like it never really
I don't want to be
happened.
canceled.
It never really like happened.
I honestly don't care if I get canceled.
I mean, like,
See, I
I-
do.
No,
I
I
do.
like. Okay, I like care, but I also I don't know, man. If it like at the end of the day, in today's world, if it draws me attention, it draws me attention. Like if I'm
It
if I'm gonna
depends
get
what it
noticed,
is.
if I'm gonna get noticed, I don't really care how. Give me the views.
I mean, like if it's like something dumb where it's like they're just disagreeing.
Oh
with
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Like if I
something.
just spark up some like typical debate controversy
Instead
and
of
that's-
like something that like logically like everyone should be on the same page about.
well, yeah,
that's different.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But sometimes people just take things the wrong way and out of context. So like that's why sometimes you have to be careful.
Yeah. I agree. Like, yeah, getting canceled for racism is one thing, but then
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
canceled,
exactly.
but then getting canceled because I
You
don't
don't
know.
believe in God. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
exactly.
Yes,
That's
it's
dumb.
like,
You know
or
what I
like
mean?
things you did back in high school. Like I wasn't a great person during high school.
I
Like,
don't think
I'll admit
anybody
it.
was, to be
You know what
honest.
We
I
actually
mean?
talked about this on an episode where like if before high school, like not that you should be excused, but you gotta let the person at least like grow from
Yeah,
that point. Like if they're like 2 years from then, like 20, and they're still behaving the same way. Oh
that's
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly,
they're
I
clearly
feel
not
like-
gonna grow.
I feel like there are honestly very few things that like. There are very few things that couldn't be excused as a child that you could do, like
Murder.
all like like
Yeah.
murder, like essay,
Yeah.
like that kind
Like
of stuff.
yeah, like things that are not.
Actual criminally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like,
You know what
I don't
I mean?
know, making dumb decisions is part of being a kid.
Yeah.
It's part of learning. Every kid
Also,
does
like
it.
you're in a town for so long for like majority of your life, which is the most cases, some cases not, but like you don't see a lot of like
Yeah.
new cultures or
Yeah.
people, so you're like
Mhm.
kind of ignorant to a lot of the things.
Yeah,
And when you like get out and you start doing the things that you want and you experience more life, that's like one of the huge things that causes racism. They're not experiencing life. And
Yeah.
they're not experiencing everything that like
I love
should
different
be.
cultures. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
one thing I actually was very big on. Even since growing up, I always had a lot of like people from different cultures that were my friends. Like I had this one girl who I talk about to this day. She doesn't know it probably, but I she lived down the block from me, right? And they had just moved from Ecuador in the city,
oh, okay.
and or not Ecuador, yeah,
I'm Ecuadorian.
Astoria.
Which
I don't know.
one's
It's
that?
somewhere in
Astoria,
Queens, Astoria.
yeah,
I don't
Astoria's
know.
in the city.
But
Ecuador
her
is
mom, they were
Oh,
like,
Ecuador is the country.
I know,
Ecuador,
not
yeah.
Ecuador. Don't listen. to
Yeah,
me.
you confused the E's.
Sorry.
I got it. No, it's
It's
okay.
okay.
That was fine.
And they were like Peruvian and like Egyptian or one or the other. I don't want to get it wrong, you know. But her mother would cook the most amazing meals, and I would go over there all the time for dinner. She'd literally ask the girl. She'd be like, "Oh, she would say, Stephanie, is a Stephanie coming over
Yeah,
for
yeah.
dinner? I'm
Yeah.
gonna make her favorite." She'd make this lasagna in a pot on the stove, like not in the oven,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in a pot. And it was just so different from anything I've ever had, and I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I wish I
definitely
could
the
tell her.
best.
She went to Peru and she brought me back all these little things. Her mother and I was
Aw,
like, she was
yeah.
such a cute soul. Love
Hispanic
her.
moms are the best, especially
I
to
love
their
different
kids' friends.
foods. I'm a foodie. Like I'll try they gave me a cow's heart once and didn't tell me. She was like,
Yeah.
"Here, eat this." I said, "What is it? What is it?" She's just like, "Eat it, eat it." She said it.
Oh, I
like,
kind of hate when they do
I-
that
yeah.
though. You
And I
ask
was
what
like,
it is,
I
they're
was
just
chewing
like,
on it
"Eat."
forever, and I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah. No, I feel like all of them do that. You're like, what is this? And they're just like, just eat it. Just eat
Yeah.
it. Trust me.
It wasn't bad. It was just it was too chewy for me. It was like eating an undercooked piece of steak,
Yeah.
even though it was cooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, like, if I'm not eating something just because the thought of it grosses me out, there's probably a reason the thought of it grosses me out. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have eaten it just because I knew it was a cow tongue or a
Yeah,
cow
but
heart,
that's the
regardless
thing
how
though. Like,
good
if it tastes good and millions of people do eat it.
No, I
still
guess
gonna
so.
decide,
I
you know what
guess
mean?
so,
I
but-
do not tell
If
me.
it smells, I have a hard time eating it.
Yeah, no, that's understandable too, though. But like, I'm saying, like, if I'm truly enjoying it and you didn't tell me what it was, like, let's say if it was like a sheep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna try a sheep right now. I'm sorry. Or like not a sheep. Like
Frog.
something specific from a sheep, like a sheep nose. I'm like, I'm not eating a nose from
Yum.
a sheep.
Yeah.
But if like so many people have eaten it, and then if you didn't tell me and I ate it and it was good and it smelled good, I'm
Yeah,
not,
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be
hate.
mad.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna hate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mad.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad. I feel like even if I liked it, just knowing what it is would like turn me off. There's just some things that I feel like I just wouldn't want to eat.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
like okay, like I'll
snails.
yeah. Like I'll use like a stupid analogy. Like I don't know. Let's say shoes tasted really good, and somebody served me shoes, and
No, that's not
I-
the same thing though, because like these are like we're eating animals. You've eaten an animal before. You've never eaten a shoe before.
Well,
you know what I mean?
yes,
So
yes,
it's completely different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just the thought about it, what it is. Like, if I had, like, even if a shoe tasted great and everybody ate shoes, if I had known that it was a shoe, I'd be like, I don't want to eat a shoe. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's a mental hurdle. I'm probably just a little bitch. I probably just can't get over.
That also, like, the thing is, like, it's good that you're like that though, because like you're open to like these things, and if you're not open and people get like uncomfortable because it's not their own culture, I feel like that's where like there's a little bit of a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why are you getting uncomfortable from someone else's culture? Like,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with you.
No,
and
culture's
you're just,
dope.
you know, it just makes no sense to me.
And I had no idea. I like I don't speak Spanish, but I love Spanish music. Like I can just dance to it better than some of like
It is great for
American
dancing,
music. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
I don't know. There's just something about it that I love about
They
like
make it
reggaeton
with
and stuff like
dancing.
that.
Yeah, they make it with dancing in mind. That's the thing.
That's also why I
true.
think I like the club so much, because I was a concert girl. I really do. That's why I think, because like everyone's in one room, you're all dancing and singing together, you're all having a good time. Like,
Yeah.
you're all, you know what I'm
you're
saying?
like, bump,
Yeah.
bump, bump.
But
Can't wait for Mardi Gras.
definitely. I can't wait for that. What do you have to do to get those necklaces? Don't people give them
They
out?
throw
Don't
it-
you have to
no,
do stuff
no,
for it though?
You like people are like throwing them. You could probably find one really easily. You can like buy it. You can either buy it or someone go throw it and you can catch it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of like things that you can ways you can get it. So I'm excited for it. You have to dress like I think we have to. We discussed that we're wearing a lot of green and purple.
Yeah, and
options.
yellow, green, purple, yellow. Those are like the colors.
So that's the. I can't wait because I love fashion. Why not, right?
I'm gonna go all out. I got outfits just
Why
for
not?
Miami
Yeah.
too, like, and I brought them home and I wear them sometimes.
Exactly.
So,
It'll be fun.
I gotta
yeah.
turn 21. I gotta turn 21.
fake ID.
Facts. We out here committing crimes.
They caught me the other day.
They caught you the other day.
They gave it back to me, but
Oh, at least they gave it
like,
back to
oh,
you.
I just need to scan your ID, and then it had this thing, and it took a picture of my face and scanned it next to the ID, and it said this old man came up with the number or whatever next to my ID. And
Oh,
he's like,
wow.
oh, it said fake ID suspected, and I was like, James Joyce.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Hey, at least they gave it back to you for further use, though.
Wait, James
Yeah.
Joyce did that?
and meatball pounds.
Wait, James Joyce did
Yes,
that? Really?
that's why I was so lost, because I had
was
never seen
so-
that before.
Yeah, me
Don't do
either.
it. Don't go over there.
No, because I not to incriminate myself, but
I know, but I knew.
oh yeah, because you knew my story.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I went there.
Right.
That's why I
okay.
went there.
Okay, yeah, because I paid a bouncer to get in. So
Prove that he did it.
Yeah.
Prove it. I dare you.
Oh, I don't care.
He's my lawyer.
I do. I mean, like, I'm not a criminal.
I'm also not 17 being dumb
Yeah,
going to a
everyone,
bar.
listen,
You know what I mean?
everyone's
Like-
a criminal to a degree.
Yeah.
There's like a base level exception of criminality.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just I just wanted to go in. All right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to party.
I'm dead.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
He
And I
did
was
what he had to
responsible.
do.
Plus, I was responsible with my friends.
He was taking
Yeah,
care
facts.
of business.
Yeah, I didn't even drink.
Yeah, see? He's a businessman.
I just wanted to party.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
You don't always need to drink to have fun, too. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
used to be
know.
the DD sometimes. I have maybe like one drink, which doesn't even do much, but it's just like, you know, something, oh, why are you dancing?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you both know this. I love being the DD.
I didn't know you liked it, though.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
only be a DD in partnership. Like, I will go somewhere with Mario to pick up drunk friends, but
No,
I
not
will
even
not.
because you don't have the patience. For
I
it,
will
though.
not do it myself. I
Just don't throw up in my car. Or
That's what I'm
anything. Like,
saying.
that's just
A,
me.
I'm afraid of that, and B, I don't know.
That's why.
My-
Okay, but I've learned that I just have to bring a garbage bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no one's ever like thrown up on my car. So
I think I have
Fair.
some personal factors that make me less tolerable to certain situations.
well, no, because I'm like
I'm
thinking
a
about
messy
it.
drunk.
Like even with a party, like if someone gets like a little too drunk and they're like a little falling over the place, I don't get mad due to the fact that like if you're gonna have like 30 people at a party, it's bound to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, I don't care if it's here. Yeah.
Yeah, but and I know what you mean though, like
Yeah.
in your car. But
Yeah.
if I love making sure my friends get home safe, like that's
Yeah.
why I literally had that whole car.
I'm big on that,
packed.
too.
When
The
I
only
at your
thing-
birthday, that's why I had the whole car packed because I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to make sure everyone was like having fun, but making sure that we got home safe.
The only thing that actually pisses me off if somebody gets hammered at my house and then starts breaking shit. That's where I get
Oh yeah, because that's
pissed
just
off.
Well,
disrespectful.
yeah,
you know
that's
what
Well,
I mean?
no.
different.
But like, even if they don't do it on purpose, like I had one guy break my toilet because they like
Well, I
sat
got a
on
story
it
for
really
you.
hard. They like broke my toilet, and I was like, For fuck's
How did they
sake.
break it? Like how? Like what happened?
Did you just sit on it
I
too
don't
hard
really
or
know
something?
because the door was
No, but how did
closed
it
when we
break?
did
Like
it.
in half? Like what are we talking? Did it crack?
What was
So yeah, so like the base of the toilet literally like kind of like ripped up from the ground. So like you know how
The
it's like
grout?
you
It
know-
like came up from the grout?
Yeah, like you know how it's like sealed to the ground and
Grout,
like,
yeah.
yeah. It just came out and it like cracked also. So
That's crazy.
Okay, you want to hear this? Crap, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Toilet? Something break?
yeah, I want to hear it.
Did you break something?
No. I don't want to tell one of those stories. A
Okay,
frying
you don't
pan
have to.
story. No, I just think it's funny, but I'm gonna. It makes me look bad.
No, it's okay. You don't have to tell it then.
What was it? Oh crap! It'll come back to me. It'll come
Gotcha.
back.
I don't think that I will like for my like parties like no one's allowed in unless you're using the bathroom, and as soon as you use the bathroom you better be outside because it's always in the summer, so it's not cold and you're able to
Yeah.
find a chair outside. I always have plenty of chairs. Like I'm a really good host. Like
Factual.
There's no reason for you to be in my house.
Factual.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I
That's
love
awesome.
going to your house,
Yep. Thank you.
whether or not it's for a party.
Thank you. I feel like you usually have a good time.
Your cat is so cute,
Yeah, his name is Teddy. He's an orange cat.
Theodore.
Have you thought about what are you missing?
Hmm?
Did you remember?
Have you figured it
No,
out?
I'm still thinking.
All right. Well, until you figure it out, I have a question for you. Have you watched any of our previous episodes?
I have actually.
You have.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I have.
How many?
It's okay. You don't. It's not.
I've
it's
watched
not,
like you know how you guys post like the reels on Instagram
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I watched those. Like
Yeah.
you know, like
well,
I
that's
watched.
how. Wait, that's what you told him. You're like, wait, you're the guy from the Instagram reels. I see you all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I
the first time
remember
we
it was
met.
at Ryan's
'cause I never
birthday
met
party.
him before.
Yeah.
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 I didn't. That was the first time I met a lot of
Yeah.
people.
You
Yeah.
probably watched like Angels or Connors. I'm assuming.
I did though, and I watched
Yeah.
like Alexis and
Ryan.
Victoria and everyone. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
did.
watched a couple.
I did. I
Oh,
did.
thanks, bro. That's epic.
All right. So it's time for the question.
What question?
That we told you in the beginning before we.
If you had
recorded.
anything to say to the world, what would it be?
I'm big on like happiness. So like as a friend, I would like say this as a friend point of view. If like I see something that is not making you happy anymore, I won't support it. But like if you're happy, then I'm always gonna support it. So like that's one of my biggest things on friendship, you know. And like also it's like if you can't grow with me, I'm gonna have to watch you grow from afar.
Yeah.
That's another big thing that
That's
I'm,
beautiful.
I'm
Oh
real
my
on.
god.
Yeah.
That's one of
some-
the best so far.
Yeah, we got some
Yeah.
insightful shit
Yeah.
here. Some-
Honestly, like that's those two big things like I'm on right now, to be honest.
Gotcha.
You ever considered being a philosopher?
I've been through quite a few therapists and they've all told me that they literally, I swear to God, half of them have told me I should be a therapist. They said, what is that? Why would a
Oh.
mentally ill person give advice to
That's
it?
crazy,
Never
'cause I was
mind.
really-
Maybe because
You have
maybe,
experience though of trauma.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe it just takes
I've
one
seen
to
a
know
lot
You
from
know
a
what I
lot
mean?
of different,
Exactly.
like I have a lot of different friends.
I was just thinking about this on the car ride here, which is wild. That's so funny. I was thinking about like if I want a therapist who like if I do get a therapist, I want a therapist who like
understand.
That's
who
why I'm very
has
good
some
at
sort
talking
of
too.
Therapist, yeah,
If
exactly.
you notice, I'm a very open book, so that's why
Yeah.
I'm also very good at talking. And
Absolutely.
like this is like kind of like just a little session for me,
Yeah.
like talking about my life. It's
Exactly.
cute.
No, that's why I'm so protective of you. like I don't like it when like you're sad, or
I
like
know.
or when someone hurts
I
you.
just always want to make people happy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but I won't put
Preach.
your happiness over mine. But I want to make
That's
everyone
why I'm
happy.
protective over you, though.
Babe.
because
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
that.
Babe.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for having
yeah,
me.
thank
Of
you,
course.
thank you for
being here.
Yeah.
man.
Yes, this was fun. I
was a
love
blast.
this.
It was a
I
blast.
hope this blows up. Honestly,
Yeah.
I really do.
I enjoyed
Like,
your
this was so
confidence
cute.
and your confidence
Yeah,
and
I'm happy
vigor.
that you guys got like a better conversation because I know at parties you guys just usually are like acquaintances.
I
but-
just mingle
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
and
and
I
that's
walk
really good
around
combo.
so much at parties.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Please show us some more love on our reels and TikToks and shit. You guys do really awesome with that, and we
Watch
just want to
them
thank you guys.
reels.
We're putting a lot more effort into making them, in case you haven't noticed.
Yes.
So we appreciate the support. Rate us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and whatnot. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes. Bye bye. Love you.
Thanks.
Ciao.
Peace.